Hello and welcome back to my channel, which is all about dressing with style and confidence, whatever your age or size. Now in today's video I wanted to create another capsule wardrobe for you. You will have seen recently that I did my own personal capsule wardrobe, which obviously, because I'm warm skin toned, was done in lots of lovely autumnal warm colours. Now I know that's not for everyone, so I do have navy and grey in my wardrobe as well. So what I thought I would do is pull together another capsule wardrobe with those colours, and I'm also going to be accenting that with some pink as well. So I hope you enjoy the video and let's get into it. Okay, so let's get started. Now I'm going to start again with jackets and coats. I actually don't have too many in here in this collection. I do have a navy faux fur coat which isn't here, and there are lots of lovely faux fur coats around this season, so I will link some for you in the description box. Mine is quite old, and actually that is the case with a lot of the pieces in this collection. Some of them I've had for even 5 or 6 years, but a lot of them are really timeless pieces which you'll still be able to find, and I'm going to, as usual, link as many of the items as I can find or alternatives for you. Now this season capes and ponchos and wraps are really big, and I bought this one probably about 4 years ago now. It was from Weekend Max Mara. I absolutely love it, and what I really love about it with this collection is that it has a combination of the blue and the grey, so it really helps to pull pieces together into an outfit, and it's one of those that you just simply throw over your shoulders and wrap around. So it's an extra layer if it's a little bit chilly outside, but you don't want to wear a coat. So love this one. They have done some new ones this season, so I will definitely link those for you. And then I have a second lighter weight one in this sort of deep burgundy colour. This one was from Ted Baker. This was a couple of years ago, and everyone's done them this season, so I'm sure you'll be able to find one in a good colour for you. So this same sort of thing, but it is a finer one. So this one works really well for evenings as well. Now in this grey and navy capsule, I've also bought in some of the burgundy pieces that you will have seen in my autumn capsule wardrobe with the greens and the yellows. So some of those pieces cross over into here as well. Next I have a really nice sort of sleeveless kind of waistcoat style jacket. It's just got a little belt at the back there. This one I bought from John Lewis. It's from a brand called Helene for Denim Wardrobe. I know they have done it other seasons in different colours, so I will check to see if there's one available. I really like this because over the last few years I've hardly worn coats at all. Even on cold days I find that quite often I don't actually need a coat. It's an issue which I know a lot of women my age have, so something like this works really well, and also it means you don't have so much bulk on your arms, so it's great if you're out and about and shopping. And this one did come with a faux fur collar on it as well in the navy, so I can dress it up a little bit with that too. Works really well with dresses, it works with trousers. I wear it quite a lot with kind of skinny leggings tucked into boots and a long sweater, so I will put some pictures in as well to show you. Now of course I have got cardigans in here. You know that they are my wardrobe essential. I've only got a couple though this time. Again, that usual waterfall style that I really like. This one is a cashmere one that I got from Pure Collection a few years ago. Again, they do them regularly. You can buy Pure Collection at John Lewis if you want to pick it up with your groceries, but you can also buy them obviously direct from the site, so I'll link those for you as well. And then this one, a finer weight knit. This was from Jigsaw. It's probably about 6 years old. Jigsaw do some really lovely knitwear. They are one of my go-to places to find knitwear. They do beautiful sort of cloud cashmere, which is really lightweight but warm. This one is a merino. As I say, it's about 6 years old, but you can see that it's lasted really well. It's beginning to get a little bit on the edge of needing replacing, but they do such good quality that they are really worth buying. And then moving on to some more cashmere pieces. This one, which was in the collection last time, but then this season I also added it in the navy blue. They've also done a grey and they've done a sort of soft pinky beige as well. So again, the burgundy one I've had probably 3 or 4 years. This one's brand new. I know that they last really well. They're not cheap, they're £199, but if you consider I've had sort of 3 or 4 winters of wear out of that one, I really think they're worth the money. And then just on there you can see I've got this beautiful Liberty print scarf which my husband bought for me a few years ago, and I really love the way it pulls together the burgundy, the blue and the grey. They do still have this, so again I will link that for you. And then moving on to this sort of soft blue. This one is from Eileen Fisher. Now you might think that being a warm skin tone I can't wear this blue, but actually I can. This kind of blue works really well on soft colouring whether you're warm or cool, and it can kind of then pull you in both directions. So it actually looks fabulous with chocolate brown, but equally it looks great with the greys and the navies as well. And I've also popped in here another scarf which is from Capsule Accessories. It's one of our fine wool scarves. So again it sort of picks up on those blues and greys. I'll pop in some other scarves in the description box as well which will work with these colourways. Now I did say I had an accent of some pink in here. Again, it's a soft pink, so it does work on me. Again, I really like pink with my chocolate browns, but it looks fabulous with navy and it looks fabulous with grey too. That kind of takes it to a slightly cooler level. But I bought this sweater last winter. You may remember I had a bit of a pink thing and I wanted some pink in my wardrobe. This one is again from Eileen Fisher. It's a lovely weighted sweater. It's slightly longer at the back than the front. It's one of the kind of styles that she does regularly. I don't think she's got pink this winter, but I will find some others that are similar. And then on that I've popped this mulberry scarf, which again my husband bought me for Christmas. He's very good at scarves at Christmas with a little bit of guidance. So I love this scarf, and it kind of picks up on one side it's quite peachy coloured, and then on the other side it's kind of more pink. So it works into the pink area of my wardrobe, but it also works into those sort of warmer brown colours as well. There aren't very many new pieces in this wardrobe this season or in this colourway, but this is one of the new pieces. This is a sweater from the White Company. It's got a little hood on the back. It's got a tie at the bottom. I really like this shape because it drapes nicely over the tummy area. It's got kind of a weave to it, a sort of mossy weave to it. It's quite lightweight, it's quite fine. Haven't washed it yet, so I don't know how well it washes, but it's really lovely and soft, and it's one of those things that, you know, on a day when I'm working at home and I just want to be cozy, this is absolutely perfect. And then another sweater from last Christmas from Whistles. This is one that's got a sort of a lurex thread in it. So this is great for just dressing things up a little bit for Christmas, or if you just want to wear something during the day that's a little bit more festive. Now, we are probably not going to be going anywhere or doing anything at Christmas. We usually have people here on Christmas Day. I'm not sure that's going to be able to happen. So it may just be the 4 of us and a friend who's in our bubble on Christmas Day. But this is the kind of thing that's really easy to wear. And also, if you are going out and going to a pub or something like that, and you want something that's a little bit warmer than perhaps a blouse, then this kind of thing works really well. Whistles do them, Reese always does them, again Pure Collection always does them, and obviously in different colours. So again, I will link some for you that are already in stock. And then this little sweater is kind of an wider at the bottom and slightly longer at the back. It's a very fine knit, so it's one that I can wear summer or winter. I could put it over a polo neck. What I tend to do is pop it over a little lace camisole, which I've got in the grey, and I've also got one in the pink. And this one I bought 5 years ago now, when I first went to Dallas for the Reward Style conference from Eileen Fisher. Unfortunately, the hotel was right next to a store that sold Eileen Fisher. I went in there, I happened to see this and a pair of culottes that you're going to see coming up. And I bought this, the culottes, and my famous cream camisole, which you know goes with everything, under everything, summer, winter. So I bought the 3 pieces to wear together, and I will slot in a picture of me wearing that outfit at the Dallas conference. But these little fine knits are really nice if you, like me, get quite warm. When you're at home during the day, if you've got the central heating on, so you've got a nice lightweight knit. I mentioned the 2 silk camis. These are really versatile. It's nice that they've got the lace at the bottom there, so with that sweater the lace actually peeps out from the bottom. Or if you've got a very low neck V that's on a sweater, these are really nice to put underneath. And being silk, they do give you a little bit of extra warmth as well. These are from the Modern Rarity brand, John Lewis. I'm not sure what colours they've got this season, but I will have a look for you. Then one dress in here, again another one that's really old. It's a jersey one, sleeveless or kind of cap sleeved, button down the front shirt dress. Again, it's from Eileen Fisher. This one works really well on its own with a pair of knee-length boots, but equally I put it over the top of leggings. I can put a polo sweater underneath it. I can put a camisole underneath it. I could put another top underneath it and leave it open as a kind of jacket. So it's really versatile. This kind of thing I think is a really great basic to have in your wardrobe. And then moving on to the trousers in the collection. As well as my famous Eileen Fisher leggings, I really love these Windsor leggings as well. I have mentioned them in the past. I've got 2 pairs in here in navy and grey. They do fit tight to the leg. They have kind of a wide elastic band waist. They wash beautifully, they don't bag. They're really comfortable to wear, and they're quite thick, so you don't really see any lumps and bumps down the leg. They fit really nice and smoothly. I bought the 2 pairs sort of quite quickly together because I bought the blue ones first, absolutely loved them, and then found them in the grey. And this season, unfortunately, they do have a pair in chocolate brown, so those might make their way into my wardrobe. But these are the kind of things that I will wear tucked into a long boot like that. Then I'd probably put the long sweater over the top, perhaps put the wrap over that, and you can see it kind of pulls all those colours in together and makes a really nice, relaxed, cosy outfit. So I would highly recommend those to you. Again, they're not cheap, they're £99, but these, again, I've had them for possibly 3 or 4 years. And you'll see that because not a lot of this is new, it is a theme that I do tend to buy pieces which are timeless, which work really well. If I buy it in one colour and I really love it, I will buy it in another colour. I buy things that might be that little bit more expensive, but the quality is really good. And if you don't know Windsor London as a brand, their clothes are absolutely beautiful. Some of them are very classic and perhaps a little bit too classic for me, but the quality is always fantastic. So I would highly recommend them. You can buy them in John Lewis, and you can also buy them online at Harvey Nichols as well. Then another pair of navy trousers, which you will have seen before. Again, these have the elasticated waist, so really comfortable. They've got elastane throughout them, so they stretch really nicely. These are more of a slightly straighter leg shape and perhaps a little bit smarter. They're sort of a heavier, thicker cotton fabric, and these are from LK Bennett. These are great if you want something that's just a little bit smarter than the legging, that doesn't sort of sit quite so tight to the leg. And yet another pair of navy trousers. Again, quite a few bits in navy, which are classic timeless pieces. And then I will also buy things in kind of different shapes. So these are a wide leg style. And these are made from boiled wool and really sort of simple straight leg style with a pocket on them. These again are from Eileen Fisher. I bought these as soon as I saw them because I knew I would get so much wear out of them. They look really good with ankle boots, but you can also, because they're a wide leg, wear a longer knee length boot up underneath them as well. And they're the kind of thing that dresses up, dresses down, and almost sort of makes a mini suit with this jacket, so I can wear them quite smart. I could wear them with a pair of heels as well and put a nice blouse with them, which I'm coming on to. Now, I know a lot of you who have been around following me for a while will know about the Pure Collection velvet jeans. They do these every year. I know some of you have got them in 3 or 4 colours. I did have them in several colours. Unfortunately, I grew out of them. But I have got a pair in the burgundy. Again, these are probably 4 years old at least. Again, they do wash really nicely. They're really good quality. They're not cheap. I think they're around the 90 odd pound mark, but again, for the quality, I really think they're worth it. They do them every year in different colours as well. And then these are the culottes that I mentioned that I bought in Dallas from Eileen Fisher. They're kind of a crepe fabric, I would say, but again, that same easy pull-on style with the elasticated back, flat at the front, so nice and flattering, stitched down pockets and the wide legs. And again, I really love this sort of charcoal grey mixed with the burgundy. Equally looks great with the pink and kind of pulls the 2 pieces together with the scarf with the blue as well. So a really versatile pair of trousers, and again, wash and wear beautifully. Again, Eileen Fisher does this shape all the time. She does it summer and winter. She did beautiful silk ones in the summer. I think for the winter she's got a silk jersey, and I think it's in this burgundy colour, which is absolutely beautiful. They haven't arrived in the UK yet that I've seen. I have seen them on the website in the US, so I will link them. Hopefully we might get those over in the UK as well. And then another pair of culottes. You'll have seen these before. I wear these again summer and winter. Look great with boots. Look really nice with the burgundy boots, or even with a pair of ankle boots as well, or of course I could dress them up with a pair of heels. And then a slightly smarter pair here. These are from Whistles. I bought these, I think it was about 3 years ago now, and I wore them quite a lot with the mustard jacket that I had in last week's video, because I do like this burgundy and mustard mixed together. But obviously it looks fabulous with navy as well. And it does look really good with grey too. So these are a little bit more tailored, a bit smarter. They've got a side zip, they don't have the elastic, so not quite as forgiving. So that's all of the bottoms and the knitwear, and then finally onto tops. I've got 2 just really simple kind of t-shirt style tops, which just easy to wear, layering under things. If I was wearing it alone, I'd probably dress it up with a scarf or a necklace or something like that, but just having those sort of simple tops that you can put in to layer underneath things. And then some slightly sort of smarter blouses. This one that was in last week's video, so I won't go over that again, but obviously it's got the navy and the burgundy in it, so it works really well in this capsule. And then an older one, which is just a silk shirt from Whistles. Again, it's picking up the grey and the navy blue. This looks really nice with the straight leg trousers and a pair of boots. And then perhaps just putting the wrap over the top of that. or that grey cardigan works really well over it as well. A really old favourite here, which I bought in the sale 5 or 6 years ago. It's a Diane von Furstenberg silk. It's one of my favourite tops, great with the navy in the winter or the summer actually, but also in the summer I'll wear it with cream trousers, so this one will do all 4 seasons. Another really old one from LK Bennett. This one again, it picks up on the burgundy and the blue. I can also pop it under there because it does have that blue in it and then have the tie coming out over the top, which looks really nice. Now LK Bennett, I used to buy probably once a season one of their silk blouses because they were so beautiful. Unfortunately, what's happened over the last few years is the silk blouses have gone to really what I think is a bit excessive pricing. Some of them over £200, and then the ones that are under £200 aren't silk, and I do object to paying that sort of price for something that's polyester. So it is worth having a look to see if they've got any silk. They have had some really good sales on recently, so you might pick something up that's silk that isn't quite so expensive, but I do miss their silk blouses at a sort of reasonable price. I think up to say 150. It's still expensive, but it's okay. But when it goes over the 200 mark, I think, you know, if it's a designer like Diane von Furstenberg, then yes, you're paying for the designer, but for a high street chain, I think it is a little bit excessive. That's my rant over. Okay, and then 2 more tops here. One which you saw last week, which is the one from John Lewis. Again, I bought this at the same time as I bought those culottes. They work really well together. But again, they look really nice over, this looks really nice over the straight leg trousers as well. And because it's long enough and comes to sort of the thigh break, it works on the skinny leggings as well. And then the last one is just one of Boden's Ravello tops, which they do every season, lots of different colours. It's got a little bit of silk in it, it's also got some stretch in it. They are machine washable, so they're reasonably smart without being too expensive, and they do have that bit of silk, and they are easy to look after. So these are really good buys as well. Now moving on to accessories, I've shown you the knee-length boots, which were also in last week's capsule. There's a few other pairs of shoes which I've included in here as well. So first of all, these boots from Ash, which again they do every season in different colours. One thing I would say about these is I have had them without a zip in, and they were quite hard to get on. So if you do buy a pair of these, look out for the ones with the zip, especially if you've got a high instep. So love these, really easy to wear. That sort of Cuban block heel is really comfortable as well. I spray them liberally with protector before I wear them. So again, look out for those. I know they've done them in camel this season. I will check where else they've got them in other colours as well. Now these were an absolute bargain buy from somewhere that you wouldn't expect, which is Superdry, because I tend to sort of relate those to the youngsters. I know my girls used to wear quite a lot of Superdry when they were younger, but they were a really, really good buy. I have absolutely worn these to death, and I think they were well under £100, probably 69 or something like that. So they were great value for money. Cost per wear, they have been absolutely brilliant, and they've got the elastic both sides, so they are actually quite easy to get on. I'll see whether they've done anything similar this year as well. Then from Ash, a pair of really old trainers which have got the sort of snake print on them. I think something like that that sort of picks up on the grey, that's a little bit fun. It's got a little bit of pattern on it, because you'll see there's not a lot of print in here, so it's quite nice to throw in a bit of print in your accessory. And then the last pair of shoes, a new pair. Again, this was something which I didn't have, which I thought would be really useful to have, a very simple pair of navy blue loafers. These are from Gabor. I bought them in John Lewis. They've got a rubber sole on them, so they're really good in the wet as well. Extremely comfortable and not ridiculously expensive. I think they had them in black as well. I'm not sure if they had them in other colours. Then a few other accessories. I do have a grey hat, which I love. I do like a hat. I think they can make an outfit look so incredibly stylish. They're just that sort of little extra touch. Pulled out this bag from our accessories collection because I thought the pink went in really nicely with my pink bits, and it's quite a nice sort of neutral soft pink that could work really well with warmer colours, like I said, with the chocolate brown, with tan, with that kind of thing, but also obviously works really well with some of these cooler colours as well. And then we have two scarves which I think go really well in this collection. This one, which is a viscose one, really nice sort of long, let's open it right out so you can see it, really nice long one that you can wrap and tie. Picks up on the burgundy and the pink, and then a sort of soft white background. And then this one, which is newer in, which has got that sort of deep burgundy, some of the pale blue that's in this sweater, and a darker sort of charcoal grey as well. So again, another one that would work really well with these pieces. First of all, this one, if you like a decent sized bag, this one is brilliant. It has a zip closing as well, so it's really nice and secure. It has a back zip pocket, and it has this kind of zip decoration down the side, and you can kind of make the bag thinner by doing the zips up. But that one's really nice sort of shoulder bag. If you like to have a decent sized bag to carry a bit around in, then this is a great one to choose. And then again, another new one in, this little croc one, which has a sort of slip pocket at the back there. It's got this lovely decoration on the front of it, which is kind of like mother of pearl. Clips open, fairly decent size. I mean, I could get my little camera in there, I could get my phone, a small makeup bag in there, and you can either use it as a clutch, but it does come with a strap as well, so you can wear it crossbody over the shoulder, or as I say, it's a really nice clutch bag as well. So those are all the pieces in my navy and grey capsule wardrobe. I hope you found that useful. I wanted to sort of talk through the pieces so that I could give you some tips and where to find them, and pieces that I would recommend to you as well. So if you have any questions, please do leave them down in the comments section. If you've got any suggestions of things you'd like to see, then again, please do leave that there. I also wanted to mention, I mentioned it previously, I've just finished writing a new ebook about my 4 steps to total style confidence. I will leave a link for that for you as well. There is going to be a very special offer coming up with that too. So if you want to download the ebook, and then keep an eye on your email. So that's it for this week. If you like this video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then as always, I would love it if you do. Click on the little bell, you'll get notified when I make new videos. And other than that, thank you very much as always for watching. Bye for now.